Hi everyone, all of you are early again. I'm so happy. Haha. How has home-based learning been? I hope you've been coping okay. Can y'all all see my screen? If you can you just give me a thumbs up? Yay, very good. Thank you, Dash. Can all of you also at the same time please turn off your web cameras? Remember we had some rules last week, right? Thank you. Okay, wow, that's a very nice scenery, Colin. Okay, shall we have a bit of a chit chat right now? Would you like to tell me which schools you are from? Okay, let's see. Who do we have? Who is TRP? TRP, you want to say hi to everybody? I've unmuted you, dear. Okay, suddenly I see a MOE. Okay. Who would like to introduce yourself? You can raise your hands. And I've set the chat such that you can only talk to me because I only want you to talk to me. I need some love right now. Because home-based learning, right? I'm feeling very lonely at home. So I need you all to talk to me, okay? Let me open the chat and read what's there. 1 second. Oopsie. Gotta come back. Chat should be here. Who can't hear me? Can all of you hear me? If you can hear me, can you just put a thumbs up so I know that you can hear me? Thumbs up. Good. Okay, for those of you who can't hear me, can you just adjust your volume? Because I think it could be a problem with your volume on your end. Just try it out. Celeste, can we turn off your webcam, please? As well as Chloya. Okay, hang on. Let me see. Yay! I'm excited to teach you also. Okay. Yes, Dash, I couldn't log in earlier because we were running our upper primary science class. Okay, so it's good that you are super excited. I am happy, I think, that you are super excited. Melissa, relax a bit. Maybe from 4:15 onwards, when it's available, then I'll open the class. Okay? Yes, I know since then you've been waiting. Okay, very good. Good things are worth waiting for, right? Okay, I see a question, right? Okay, so how should your tone be when you have a sad ending? Okay, you're talking about reading, right? When it's a sad ending, usually I would soften my tone, right? Okay, reduce the volume and slow down my pace. Like for example, if you're reading that someone's pet has died, you can't be like, yeah, and he died. Okay. Obviously it doesn't convey your sad emotion, right? So yeah. Okay, so slow down your pace. Wait, I think I have to put it on. Slow down your pace, soften your voice a little bit, and yeah, basically try to emote that. Okay, we've got another about 1.5 minutes-ish. Yes, Colin, you would like to say something? Colin. Hi. I feel so popular now. I feel so loved. Mwah, mwah. Sending it all back at you. Okay, let me just see what people are saying to me. Okay, pitch so when it comes to pitch, when you're talking about sad, is it not much of a pitch to be honest, right? I mean, when you're sad, you're sad. You can't be like you can't read it with a happy pitch or as in a high pitch or low pitch. I would recommend low better than high, to be honest, if you're talking about sad, right? But it's a good question. Okay, I'll be doing some more oral next week. Okay, so today I see. Okay, thank you for sharing, MOE. It's very unnerving to see MOE over there. So maybe you want to change to your real name. So when I address you, I can call you by your real name rather than call you MOE. It's a bit awkward. Okay. Yeah. So today, like I think a couple of you were asking me what am I teaching you. I'm teaching the second part of your oral. Okay, so it's going to be quite chillax. It's going to be quite relaxing, a lot of talking, a lot of throwing out ideas. And I'm sure that you have lots of ideas to throw out, right? Okay, so I'll be showing you the question prompt that you have already gotten, okay, and then I'll be asking you for some ideas, and then we will just engage over there. Can? Okay, very good. It's 4:30. I shall start. Oh, excellent. Okay, I shall start with my lesson. Okay, from now on, anyone who wants to say anything, please refrain from doing so. Just say it in the chat because I'll read the chat later. Okay, remember, only one person speaks at a time. Always turn off your microphone and your web camera. Okay, now let's begin with today's lesson. Okay, so today we're going to be covering stimulus-based conversation, right? And we're going to focus on this method actually called Oreo. Teresa, can you turn off your web camera, please, dear? Thank you. Okay, so how many of you have actually heard of this method called Oreo? MOE, please turn off your web camera. So I'm going to repeat. I don't want to repeat myself again. I hate repeating myself because it's like nagging, right? You hate to listen, I hate to say. So same thing. Okay, any one of you wants to share with me what is Oreo? Could you break it up for me? I see a couple of hands raised. Okay, MOE, would you like to share with me? Can you give me a real name? MOE feels really very weird. No, I'm just going to call you MOE. Yes, dear. I've unmuted you already, actually. Hmm? Did you get a notification from me? Yeah, okay. MOE?
Wait. MOE is my real name.
Really? Your real name is MOE?
It's called Mo.
Oh, okay.
Not
Okay.
Moe. It's called Mo.
Okay, Mo, I'm sorry. It sounds a lot like Ministry of Education over here. So that's what I thought it was. I'm sorry.
Some people call me that.
Ministry of Education?
Yeah,
That's
sometimes.
very long, you know. Okay, CD, yes. You want to share with me what you think Oreo is?
I don't know. I raised my hands before, not right now.
Okay, I see. Okay, never mind. You want to give it a try? Because it actually stands for something. OREO. You want to try?
I don't know. We only use trees at school.
Okay.
Yes.
How do you spell trees? TREES, is it?
Yeah, like that. We can also use it in writing my teacher's essay.
Okay, I'll find out more. Okay.
Thoughts, reasons, examples, experience, and suggestions.
What's the T, sorry?
The T is thoughts.
Oh, thoughts. Okay, can. All right, thank you very much. Okay, I'll find out more from you later in the chat, okay?
Okay.
Okay, thank you. All right, anyone else wants to volunteer what they think Oreo is? Okay, now if you put up your hand, please make sure it's got something to do with this Oreo, okay? If not, I'm going to take an Oreo and feed you. Okay, Dash, do you want to try?
Okay, so I think so Oreo means something like, to say, how do you say that, like a type of way to say, like a type of tones, like different type of tones name.
Okay,
and
okay. Okay, let me correct myself. So Oreo is actually an acronym. Okay, what is an acronym, students? Basically, each letter stands for something. So let me give you a clue, okay? So O actually stands for opinion, because when you answer a question, you obviously have to have your opinion, right? Like what is similar to the trees, which is your thoughts, right? What are your thoughts? What are your
So we're
opinions?
talking about stimulus-based conversation.
Yes, correct. Today we're going to be talking about stimulus-based conversation.
So it is like O's opinion. Then R is recap. Because you need to tell your different recaps.
Okay. And okay.
Then E is experience.
Okay.
And O is very confusing. Even I can't tell like what is O. It was like there's nothing to tell an O.
Okay, sweetie. Thank you.
Opinion. How
All
can
right.
you tell that?
Okay. Thanks, sweetheart. Thank you. Okay, Shreya, you want to try?
So this is a new project. For this one, since this is also the government project, but the clients, they are okay to use our test pack.
Can I try?
Yeah, you can try.
Okay.
But maybe
so what we need to do is
O is opinion, R is reason, E is experience, and O is own expression.
Okay, own expression. Thank you, sweetie. Okay, you're a bit nearer to what I'm looking for. Thank you. Can you mute yourself again? Anybody else? Last one. Want to try? Yes, Jordan, you actually got it correct. Okay, very good. Okay, now, anybody else wants to try? One more hand. If not, I'm just going to go through the answers. And students, I want to apologize if I really cannot see you, right? And you want to volunteer your answer, please just chat with me, because sometimes it doesn't flash out that you're raising your hand. So I want to apologize. You know, it's not intentional that I don't pick you. It's I really cannot see you. Okay, if not, I would definitely pick you, okay? Those who have tried already, let's give the rest a chance, okay? Anyone else? Anyone else? Anyone else? Those who raise your hand, you put down your hand, very tiring, right? It's like you're doing weights, no? And put your hand on there, no meh? Okay, anyway. Okay, last one. Shall we try?
O is opinion, is reason, experience, and O is opinion.
Okay, very good. You're pretty close. Okay, so let me just explain to you. Okay, let me use a different color. Okay, now O is your opinion. When a question is asking you, for example, what is your favorite food? And then I'll say chicken rice. So chicken rice is my opinion. Okay, R is reason, right? Why I like chicken rice. Okay, so you're giving me the why, right? So I like chicken rice because, you know, the chicken is very tender, the rice is very fragrant and fluffy, right? And the soup is very appetizing, for example. Okay, now OR, I've already shared with you, right? E again is giving me an example. So for example, right, I have chicken rice with my family. Maybe every week we go to Wee Nam Kee. I'm not sure if any of you have heard Wee Nam Kee is at United Square, right? We go to Wee Nam Kee for chicken rice every week, for example. Okay, so this is how you actually put yourself in the context of the question. And then O overall, okay, again is your overall opinion again. So this has to do with linking back to the question. When I say linking back, it means to the question. We cannot just say, oh, you know, my family, we go to Wee Nam Kee every week for chicken rice, full stop. It sounds a bit awkward. So the examiner will be like, okay, you know, do you have anything more to add? The moment the examiner starts asking you whether you have anything more to add, I'm not sure if any of you have experienced it before, okay? It usually means that, you know, your answers are left hanging. So they want to help you sort of round up whatever you have to say. Okay, students? Now, before I carry on, right? Okay. Yes, thank you, Chulia. Thank you. I will look at your chats later. So if I don't respond immediately, please give me some time because I'm actually focusing on trying to explain the lesson to you. Okay, now let's move on from this. Okay, what is important in oral is that we need to pay attention to different kinds of visuals in newspapers, magazines, books, and posters, right? So we have visuals in various forms. Okay, with the right skills, you just by looking at a picture, you'll be able to engage in good conversation. And this is something that we want to help you achieve, okay, by giving you the oral component to practice your speaking skills. Okay, now, what will you actually learn today? Okay, well, I hope that you will learn this, okay? You will look at a visual, okay, and be able to provide opinions about it, right? Of course, that being said, you must be willing to think, right? And you must be willing to try out different responses. There is never a right or wrong answer for oral, to put it very simply put, right? Okay, but you need to be able to justify your answer. You need to be able to give a reason for your answer, which is why you realize that OREO, a very big component of it is reason. You need to give me the why. As long as you can give me a why, nobody can fault you for it, simply because that's your reason. Okay, now you need to be able to respond to the examiner's prompts, okay, about the topic. So when they ask you a question, usually when we're talking about question will be the prompt. Okay, when we ask you a question, we want you to be able to answer us. Not, okay, so for example, same question again, what is your favorite food? I like to drink bandung. Okay, that is not exactly wrong, but we're talking about food as in like mum, right? Eat, chew, swallow, digest, right? Not drink. If they wanted to find out drink, they would have said, what is your favorite drink? Oh, I like ice Milo. Oh, I like bandung, right? Okay, so in this case, okay, it must be related directly to what they are asking you for. Okay, now remember to always share your personal response. Try not to say, I like to eat chicken rice, full stop, that's it. You know, you have to, it's like as though your words are price of gold, very expensive. Let's try not to make it that way, because if they are very expensive, right, the examiner say, okay, my grade's also very expensive. I'll give you, instead of giving you 10 out of 10, I'll give you 5 because very expensive. Mine also very expensive. Okay, so try not to give them any opportunity to shortchange you of good grades. Okay, make sure that they always want to give you the highest tier, the higher range of the marks. Okay, that's why I always give your personal response, opinions, and feelings about the topic. Keywords over here, about the topic. Okay, and of course, use relevant ideas from the reading text. Usually, right, you have the reading text and the stimulus, right, to be a linked theme, right? That being said, for example, the passage could be about someone's favorite food, right? If that's the case, then the picture would probably be maybe showing a few different choices from hawker centers, and then the question could be, what amongst all of these food choices, what would you pick, for example? So the themes are always linked together. So students, whenever you get your oral passage, I would strongly advise you to start thinking, you know, oh, what could be a possible question I can get for the stimulus-based conversation. Okay, all okay so far? If you're okay, can I just get a thumbs up to see how you're all doing? Thumbs up, thumbs up. Very, very good. Okay, excellent. Now, let's move on. Okay, I have talked too much already. Okay, so let's practice. Now, this thing, okay, is actually not found in, so this I've actually gone through, right? Okay, overall, repeat your stand. Now, this picture, you've never seen before. Just take 10 seconds. You don't even need 10 seconds. Just look at it, like 2 seconds. Okay, so you absorb the picture. So I'm going to ask for 3 volunteers to give me just throw out some questions that you think, you know, will appear when you see this stimulus. Anyone? You can chat to me in private, okay? Essential is important, okay? Anyone wants to volunteer? Any question? Remember, when you look at this, what are the possible questions that examiners may want to ask you? Yes, Mo, you want to try?
How old do you think the girl is?
Okay, how old do you think the girl is? Good answer. Anyone else? Bella, you want to try? I see you asking me something. Would you like to try?
I kind of forgot what the question was.
No. As in, you come up with your own question. So what kind of question do you think the examiner will actually ask you?
About the picture?
About the picture, that's right.
What does the picture show, I think?
Okay, what does the picture show? Good one. Okay, thank you. All right. Okay, we've got 2 more students. Okay, Chloe, you want to try? Chloe, where are you? Okay. Yeah.
What are they watching?
What are they watching? Very good. Okay, thank you. And I think Colin, last one. Colin. I can't hear you, sweetie. You want to try typing it out to me instead? Because I can't hear you. Okay, now I've got some more questions from the chat group. All right. Okay, Juby says, what are they watching? Thank you. Colin, very good. I see your response here. What is the girl playing? Okay, and I saw something quite interesting. Okay, Jordan says, what do you think the woman in this picture is doing? Okay, fair enough. Okay, Darsh, would you want to try one more? What question do you think the examiners would ask?
I think the examiners would ask that is the mother trying to help the girl learn, or like is the mother showing her love and affection for the child?
Okay.
Something like that.
Okay, sure. That's okay. All of you, thank you so much, dear. Now, all of you have given me very good responses. Okay, there's no right or wrong, as I've shared with you. Okay, I just want to hear your thoughts about what possibilities, right, the examiners will actually have. I mean, in terms of asking you the question. Okay, so now let's have a look at the answers. So, first question, usually students always remember. Okay, it's always related directly to the picture. Look at this picture. Okay, what do you think is their relationship? Firstly, how close they are sitting. Right? What is their relationship? What are the possible responses? Don't worry, I'll get your thoughts later. Okay, so let me just share with you what the questions are first, all right? Okay, then after that, do you think it is a good idea? So this is an additional prompt. So let's say you answer a question, you know, your answer is not in-depth enough. In-depth meaning it's not detailed enough. Maybe there are some gaps or you've got nothing to say. Okay, so this is when the examiner will prompt you extra, okay, so that you have something to say, basically. Okay, do you think it is good to have a good relationship with your parents? Why or why not? Okay, now the second question that they will ask you is what activity. So usually, remember, they will first ask you a question that zooms in on the picture. I mean, obviously, they give you a picture, they have to ask you about the picture, right? Okay, after that, then they'll say what? So what activities do you usually participate in? Okay, so first will be zoom in, then they'll pull themselves out, right? So what activities do you usually participate in with your siblings or family members? Okay, so when this is the case, right, you know that, okay, they are zooming in on your family now. What do you usually do with your family? So if like, same thing again, you don't have, a detailed enough response, what do you enjoy doing most together? Tell me about it. So this is something that the examiner will prompt you to help you develop your answer. Okay, and for the third question, right, how important is it to have a good relationship with your siblings or family members? Question is asking you how important. Answer should be either very important or not important. Okay, students, you don't have to copy anything down, right? You'll be able to find the notes, especially in my handwriting, my beautiful, gorgeous handwriting, okay, on your notes, which will be uploaded later on. Okay, over the weekend, you can actually check it out. Okay, so as I've mentioned before, right, if let's say your answers are not developed enough, teacher wants to help you, she might ask you what happens to siblings or family members, who do not have a good relationship with one another. So this is something that they might want to prompt you to help you develop your answers. Okay, now is the time for you to share with me your answers, okay? Let's coordinate this a little bit, all right? I will pick maybe 2 of you to give me verbal answers, and the rest of it I'll look from the chat and put it down accordingly. So based on this, right, can we have you offer your opinion on what you think their relationship is? Anyone wants to answer? Anyone wants to share with me the answers? You can raise your hand if you want to speak out loud, okay? Like I told you, right, I cannot really see who's... Okay, I see the usual people putting up your hands, sweetheart. Can we have someone who's new? Or someone who maybe wants to try it out? If not, I have to pick the same people, and I want to give other people a chance. Okay, if not, then I've got no choice. Okay, can we have more? What do you think is their relationship?
I think the older woman is the mother, and like the younger person is like the daughter.
Okay, so it's a mother and daughter relationship, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so mother, daughter, relationship. RS means relationship. Yeah, okay. Anyone else has any different answers? Celise, you want to try?
Ask you to do what?
So what do you think is their relationship, the mother and the daughter just now? For this picture?
Yes, I don't know. Never.
They're very happy.
Okay, they're very happy, but relationship, how do you think they're related? Like, do you think they are mummy and daughter, mother and daughter, or do you think they're auntie and niece? Or do you think they're friends?
They're mother and daughter.
Okay, mother and daughter. Thank you, sweetheart. Okay, anyone else has a different response? If not, we are just going to take it as that they are mother-daughter, yeah? Oh, Dash, you want to try? You've got a different response? Yeah.
So I think they are related by blood, because if the girl is basically referring to what the other two people said, I can tell that they might be related by blood, because the daughter is basically born from the mother's tummy. Am I right?
That's correct. That's true. That's true. They're okay. So related by blood, meaning do you have any specific term for their relation?
Like both of them are B. Maybe both of them are B positive, O negative.
Oh, you actually literally meant blood, like B plus, O plus kind of thing.
Yes.
Okay, I see. All right. Thank you. Okay, but I think for simplicity's sake, let's not go into biology right now, which is what you're actually talking about, right? Okay, when you say related by blood, it's actually biology, right? Okay, but let's just keep to like mother, daughter, father, son, kind of for simplicity. This is English after all, not like science. Science is, yesterday's class, right? With teacher Ali, right? Not with me. Okay, now reason for your answer. So why do you think, can you just start chatting in the chat group, yeah? So why do you think that they are mother-daughter, or do you think they're related by blood? So why do you think so? Because what? Look at the picture again, students. I need you to start looking at pictures and being able to identify clues that explain your answer. Do you think they look alike? Do you think they look alike? Okay, her hair is like blonde. Her hair is like brown. Okay, so that's a bit weird. Right. Okay, but I think that they have the same smile, don't you think so? You don't know about their laugh, right? But okay, so I'm just going to infer that based on this, okay, they do look alike. Okay, and they have the same smile, for example. Quite stalkerish, huh? Look at the smile and do like that. Oops. Okay, and then you explain your answer, right? Also maybe because they're sitting very close to each other. So you can only be very comfortably sitting next to each other if you maybe have a very close relationship, right? To each other. That's why I would think that they are mother and daughter actually. Okay, and then when you say overall repeat your stand means you round it off. So because of these reasons, I think that they are mother and daughter. Okay, now we just have a look at the answer. Okay, not really the answer, but rather a sample of what you can actually say. So I think that the picture shows a mother-daughter relationship, as some of you have already mentioned. Oh, very good. Some of you actually said same skin tone. Very good. They look alike. How close they sit together. Very good. Okay, excellent observation. So this is basically a test of your observation, right? How you actually pick out details about the picture. Okay, now they have similar features, meaning they look alike, right? Especially the nose and the smile. Okay, also, I think that they are sitting. Also, I think that the way that they're sitting seems to be physically close to each other. So like I mentioned, right, you got to be very close. I mean, quite close to that person to be able to sit so closely with that person. You know, it's like almost hugging. I mean, the mother is hugging the daughter supposedly, right? It cannot be like it's not COVID times, right? It's not 1 meter away. It doesn't work that way. This one is clearly breaching all rules, right? Okay, so they are sitting very close to each other. Okay, hence I think that only with a close relationship will you actually sit in this manner. Okay, and therefore you round off the argument, right? You round off what you're saying. I think that they are mother and daughter, very simply put. Okay, now students who are of higher primary and you want to join us, feel free to join. Okay, this is something that you will also be able to use for your own oral exams, because I've got some upper primary students. So good job for coming. Okay, but you can always learn something, so there's actually nothing wrong. My skills are all applicable for your upper primary as well. Okay, now the second question. So what activities do you usually participate in with your siblings or family members? Now, just now, remember, we were looking at this picture, right? Okay, and the second question that we're going to have, this looks weird. I'm going to just delete this because it looks like a mustache. Oops. Okay, now, so what activities do you usually participate in with your siblings or family members? Can I just get someone to share with me in the group chat? Please don't spam the group chat, or rather, please don't spam me. I see a lot of space and no answer, and I don't like that. Yes, Dash, you can. No problem. Okay, very good. Swimming. Anyone else wants to share with me your answers? Oopsie, sorry about that. Let me just go. Okay. Wrong question. Okay, swimming. Okay, swimming. Anything else that you do with your family? Picnics, well done. Okay, anything else? You don't want to type it out to me? Board games, very good. I used to love playing Monopoly. It's been a long time. Now maybe since you're all stuck at home, I got nobody to play with. I feel so sad now. Anybody wants to play Monopoly with me? Yes, Bella, sure try. Oh, thank you, Dar. Okay, Bella, yes, of course you can. Just type it out. Okay, so I can see. Okay, I need to find out what Cluedo is. I'm not going to put it down because I don't know what Cluedo is, but I'll go check it out. Okay, now, so give me a reason why you participate in these activities with your family. So once you've given me your opinion, good job. Okay, now I need you to give me your reason. So why do you think, I'm going to get some people, I want to hear some people's voices now, okay? Colin, let's try yourself again. Colin, yes.
Fun.
Okay, it's fun. Anything else, Judy?
We can bond together more.
Very good. I was looking for this word, bond together, which is very important right now. I think we're all bonding very well with our family. We're seeing them all the time. I don't know about you. I really think I am like stuck. Okay, but anyway. Okay, but I mean, that's the whole purpose of being kept at home, right? You can bond, have a lovely time knowing the ins and outs of your family members. I think sometimes too close for comfort. But anyway, okay, now explain your answer. So explain why you think you need to have fun, because You can't be just studying all the time, right? You need to have fun. Hello, turn off your webcam, Dash. All of you are in front of me, so I know exactly what you're doing. Okay, now explain your answer. Why do you think you need to have fun, or why do you think this is an activity that you can have fun with? Maybe if you're talking about swimming, because what? You can say that you can exercise together. You know, I heard this phrase before. I've heard this phrase, a family that prays together stays together. So now let's just adapt lah. A family that exercises together stays together. A family that eats together stays together. You know, this. So basically the phrase is a family. The original one, okay, is a family that prays together, okay, because obviously we all know that if we pray, you know, we will all stay together. I mean, that's the logic, right? A family that prays together stays together. So why don't you adapt it to whatever context you're saying? You can say actually something along the lines of, you know, I've heard of this saying before, a family that prays together stays together, but I think that a family that swims together stays together, for example. I mean, there is nothing wrong with quoting from somewhere as long as you emphasize that it's your thoughts, right? There's nothing wrong with thinking about something in a particular manner. Okay, and then you repeat your stand again. All right, now let's just go through not the model essay but a possible answer. Okay, now my siblings and I usually go cycling at the park near our home, something that you can actually do together, right? Because you're all around the same age, you know, you can go at the same pace. If you were to add your parents in, maybe you will only meet them the next day. Okay, but anyway, as I have two elder brothers, they are quite sporty and have motivated me to also join them whenever they play sports. Right? Okay. I don't have any older brothers, but I've always loved to play sports because I mean, you look at me, I'm like brown, right? So okay, I mean, I don't mean to say that, but yeah, I mean, I'm genetically, I've got brown blood. So yeah. Besides cycling, my parents also join us for a game of badminton. So now this is when you actually share not only just your siblings over here, right, but your family members as well. Okay, so besides cycling, my parents also join us for a game of badminton or frisbee. Okay, you know what's frisbee, right? I just realized that a friend of mine is actually the teacher in charge of ultimate frisbee in a secondary school. It's like, you know, you throw, there's actually competitions for that. You know, it's not something you play with your dog, you know. It's there actually solid like competitions that you do in school and you win trophies. Everybody in that team had a trophy and a medal. I was like, wow. It's a ultimate frisbee is a CCA, okay? Whenever they can afford the time to. Enjoy some moments as they are stress-free, right? Okay, sporting events or sporting activities usually are quite stress-free. You know, you vent it out. You know, I remember when I first heard that the circuit breaker was extended. This was on Tuesday, I remember. I felt so down, right? I felt like, oh my gosh, I'm going to be kept in jail for a lot longer. Like, 4 more weeks, you know, it's a long time. It's like your June holidays brought forward, right? Literally. So, and the next day, I remember when I was exercising, I was just like, okay, you know what? I'm just going to push it out of my system. So yeah, it helped me it made me feel better for a while. And then I felt a bit sad again. But anyway, that's life, right? And there's plenty of laughter that we share during the exercise, basically. Okay, so now you want to round off your sort of speech, right, or answer, so to speak, right? My family and I usually engage in sporty activities such as cycling and badminton. So this is to answer back the question. Remember, we have to have the overall link back. Okay, now one final brainstorming session, okay, before we go for a short break. Okay, now how important is it to have a good relationship? Now, how important, remember just now I went through this already, right? Either very important or not important. Students, you already know what's the model answer. Please say the model answer. If you don't say the model answer, I'm going to be very sad and I need to exercise my super hard tomorrow morning again. Okay, so how important is it to have a good relationship with your siblings or family members? Very important or not important? Come. Tell me your answers. Show me your answers. Nobody wants to answer me. Alamak. Okay, thank you, Chloe. It is important. Anyone else says that it's not important? Anybody else? Oh, nobody else has to say that. Very good. Okay, so it is very important to have a close relationship, to have a good relationship, right? With your siblings or family. Can anybody share with me why? Remember, your reason is always your why. I need your whys, your whys, your whys. Why is it important? Anyone wants to share with me? Okay, Bella. Can you turn off your... Okay, I'll unmute you. Yeah.
It's very important because you get to share your thoughts and your things with them, and you also get to have a very good relationship.
Thank you. So share thoughts, and then this is to build a good relationship. Yeah, thank you, sweetie. Okay, can we get two more?
Welcome.
Thank you. Okay, now Mo, you want to try? Wait, let me unmute you. Okay, let's go.
I feel like it's important, very important, because we can get into fights and seriously hurt each other.
Okay, so okay, wait. So let's retract back a bit. So basically you're saying that we have good relationships, so we don't have fights. So if we don't have a good relationship, we have fights.
I mean like we will have some fights, but if we have a not good relationship, then like we will get into fights like most of the time.
Okay, so a good relationship helps to prevent fights from taking place.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay, very good. So we prevent, or rather reduce our chances of fighting and coming with all the claws and scratch marks, right? Basically. Okay, reduce, very good. Prevent or reduce our chances of getting into fights. Fair enough. Okay. You know, I never got into a fight in my entire life before. Wait, hang on. Prevent or reduce. Really, you got God in heaven. Okay, hang on.
No, with my brother. It's like almost all the time.
I know. I think everybody gets into fights because I'm the only child, right? I only fight with myself, and I mean, you can't really like you're gonna look really weird, right?
I was born first, and then my brother came along, and he became so annoying. Like whenever I'm trying to focus on my work, he comes to annoy me.
I think that's the job of a younger sibling. You know, it's a hidden job description that they have to annoy the older one. And the older one, it is a hidden job and description to sort of like bash them up. I mean, every family I hear says that. So, okay, thank you so much for your input. Okay,
I also go for taekwondo classes, so it's like a disadvantage for him.
I don't want to mess with you now. Okay, I'll talk to you later, okay? Okay, students, I am overwhelmed with your enthusiasm. Really, I'm very happy that all of you are coming forward and sharing me your thoughts, and it shows that you're very comfortable. Okay, good job. But if you have anything to say to me, say it to me in the chat, okay? Because I don't want to go beyond the break, and then we have 2 more practices that I have to go through with you. So please bear with me, okay? After that, then we can chit chat. Okay, we've got to do work first. Okay. Now, okay, so basically, build good relationships and to reduce our chances of getting into fights, right? Okay, now we explain how does this help us to have a good relationship, or rather why it's also very important to have a good relationship, right? Anyone wants to share with me, why do you think you need to have all these activities? Because at the end of the day, what? Blood is thicker than what? Blood is thicker than Milo, is it? Blood is thicker than what? Blood is thicker than? Very good. Okay, blood is thicker than water. Who is going to be there for you at the end of the day when you need help? The first person, speed down, mommy, right? If not, akka, anne, right? Or your brother or your sister, right? Anybody who's from your family, that's the first person you know how to reach. You don't even memorize your friends' numbers. You memorize your own mother and father's numbers, right? At the end of the day, you're going to rely on your family. Believe me, students, when I say that, you're going to rely on the family. Okay? Teacher Indra always talks about her own experiences. So, you know, it's easier than making stories up because it's very boring, our stories, you know, it's very fake, right? Yeah, mine are real. Okay, now then you link back to the original point of it is important because at the end of the day, you have to rely on family for stuff. That's it. End of story. Okay, now let me give you the sample answer we can actually look out for, right? So I think it is very important to have a good relationship with my siblings and family members, obviously. Model answer, I told you, right? Please don't say anything that is not the model. I mean, you can, okay, but if you justify it properly. So for example, what do I mean? I think that it may not be that important to have a good relationship with your siblings or family members because we also have friends, for example, right? You can say that maybe then, okay, for example, you can say I'm a scholar who came from maybe India and I haven't been with my family for the longest time, and the people who I'm living with, my guardian and my friends, right, are the people I call my family. So in this case, I regard them as my family simply because I'm living with them and they are the ones I turn to if I need help. So this is a proper reason, okay, that you can disagree with not having a good relationship with siblings and family members simply because you are put into a situation that doesn't allow you to be so close to your own family. You understand what I mean? So there can be exceptions, students, but make sure that you explain your answer properly. Can? Okay, I'm sure all of you get it, right? Can you all just give me the thumbs up if you're sure that you understand it? To show me that you understand it. Thumbs up, thumbs up. Thumbs up, thumbs up. Very good. I should have a song, you know. Maybe some of you can give me ideas, you know. You have my WhatsApp number, right? Just sing, you know, and I'll use it and I'll play it, okay, in class, I promise. Just give me a jingle. Okay. Okay, now, then you give me a reason, right? So firstly, blood is thicker than water. Okay. Now, so if I were to face a problem in future, they will be the first people that I want to turn to for help, right? You go to them the moment you need help. Okay, secondly, my parents are very close to their siblings. So you look upon it, your parents as an example. You realize, students, at the end of the day, as I always tell my students, right? Actions speak louder than words. What they don't tell you, but what they behave, you actually observe, right? And you will tend to take it in simply because it's what we call subconscious mind being activated. Right? So when subconscious mind is being activated, you take in all your surroundings. That's why you realize that sometimes you learn things, right? You don't even know how you actually learn them, but you learn them. Right? The bad things, especially, you know, nobody needs to teach you, but somehow or other you learn. I also don't know how come. It's a subconscious mind working. Okay, now, and I've always encouraged my brothers to look out for me in school. So basically, because your parents are close, okay, with their siblings, you are also close to yours because you want to follow your parents' example, right? Ever since I was young, my brothers have been protective over me, and that's why we are so close. Okay, now to round off, it is because of my close relationship with my family, especially my brothers, that I think it is important to have a good relationship with my family members. Okay, so this is basically how you answer the question. Cool? Okay, now very good. Let's have a 3-minute break. I need to rest my throat. My throat is very pain. Okay, let's have a 3-minute break. All right, can go take a chill pill. For those of you who are staying, let me see if I can find a video for you to watch. Hang on. I'd like to play for you a video. Can you all see my screen? Can you just show me a thumbs up if you can see my screen? You can see my screen, right? Okay. Let's see. I can find Mr. Bean. You're interested to watch Mr. Bean? Okay, 3 minutes only. I have 3 minutes because it's a break, right? Wait, hang on. Okay, wait. Let me try to full screen this. 3 minutes only, yeah? After that, we're coming back, okay? For those of you who are gone, students, come back at 5:10, please. Thank you. Okay, very good. Okay. Come back, okay? Come back to me. Don't leave me. I'm here. I'm still here. Okay, can you all see my PowerPoint now? For those of you who can see my PowerPoint, can you put your thumbs up? Okay, very good. I hope you had a decent break. You laughed at least once when you watched the 3-minute clip. If not, that would have been a very failed Mr. Bean video. Good job. Okay, so next time during breaks, I'll play Mr. Bean, okay? Simply because it's relatively not damaging humor, I would say. I would actually play Yes Minister. It's a British sort of show, but it's I think the English level is a bit too high. So maybe when we move up, you know, to primary 5 and 6, right? Yeah, I will play that because the English is quite difficult, so to speak. Okay, now let's go through the PDF, right, that you've actually got. So I've already gone through this, right? Let's just refresh our memories, right? We have Oreo over here, right? Okay, write your opinion. Give me your reason, right, which is your why. Okay, give me your explanation, okay, and of course, give me your overall repeat your stand again. Okay, now, this is what you've seen for your pre-class notes, right? You've actually seen this. Okay, so when you've seen this, what are the questions that we've had, right? Okay, look at the picture. Which one of the games would you like to participate in this event, right? Tell me why. Okay, now have you played any games with a senior before? Tell me about it. Okay, and do you think that senior citizens are important? This is a very touchy topic. I want to discuss a little bit more about this with you later. So we will spend a bit lesser time on the first 2 questions and slightly more time on the last one because I want to talk to you a little bit more about it. Okay, students, now. So, can you share with me very quickly? Okay, I'm just going to look at the chat group because I would like to basically have more time with you guys discussing the question. So I need to have, where's the chat group? Hang on. I need to find the chat group. 1 second. Okay, the chat group is here. Very good. Okay, how do I open the? Sorry, our teacher is a bit of a tech bodo. right? So I need to find out how this works. Give me 1 second. Okay, very good. Never mind. I see the chat. Okay. So please just put your ideas in the chat group and I'll read it off the chat. No, not the chat group, but rather the chat with me because I've actually made all of you talk to me because I told you I was feeling lonely. I am feeling a bit better now because all of you are flooding. Okay, so I'll just flash the picture once again. Okay, students who do not have the picture, can I just show you where to get it from? Okay, let me just go back to the let me show you how to go. Okay, let's go to 88 website. I know many of you should be very familiar with this, right? Okay, now can you see this? Okay, you see the live lessons, live classes tab. Okay, see my pretty face over here. Okay, not very pretty lah, but okay. Class prerequisites. Okay, we click and can you see that there'll be a PDF that you can download? This is exactly what we're going to be covering today. So students, this is how you actually do it. Okay, I'd like you to practice downloading it when you have the time. Okay, for now, please refer to it when I go through the question. Okay, now, oh, I know why, because I didn't share screen, right? Hang on. No, I'm sharing. All of you can see my PDF, my PowerPoint now, right? Okay, those of you who can see my PowerPoint, can you put a thumbs up? My purple PowerPoint. Those of you who can see my purple PowerPoint, can you put a thumbs up? Okay, thank you so much for all of you who have responded. I know my purple PowerPoint is here because I'm writing. Now, how many of you can see my smiley face? That is so cute now. It has a tongue, now it has teeth. Okay, now, okay, let's move on. Thank you. Okay, so which one of the games would you like to participate in? So what are the games that we're talking about now, students? We have soccer, we have chess, we have card games, and we have lawn tennis. Branson, change your view. Change your view, okay? Because my slides are there. So you need to change your view in order to be able to see what I'm showing you guys, okay? Now, which one would you pick? Anyone? Can you please offer your answers? Cards, okay, we have some cards. We have some chess, very good. Yes, you can try. Soccer, excellent. Okay, very good. Okay, any one of you want to share reasons? I'm just going to write down 2 reasons. Why? Any reason? Yes, you can try. Any reason why you would want to? Okay, so maybe you can say for soccer is to keep active, right? To be sporty and keep active. Okay, for chess, maybe to be engaged intellectually, right? Because chess is actually a very smart game. Correct? Okay, and then you explain your answer to gain knowledge. Very good. Okay, because maybe it helps you kills time, keeps you fit, right? And also what helps you, maybe you can say maybe you play with your siblings, right? Bond with siblings, for example. Okay, and then of course overall you repeat your set. Now let me show you a sample answer. I would like to play card games or a game of chess. Okay, I do not like the sun. So for example, I don't like the sun and I'm afraid of getting tan. Oops, I'm afraid of getting tan. Moreover, when we are indoors, there is the air conditioner blowing cool air to keep us cool. And I love the cool air. Who's going to say no, especially when it's so hot out there, right? If I was in the mood, I want to try lawn tennis as this is a sport that I've always wanted to have the opportunity to try but never got the chance to. So you're telling me what you would like to try, just that you never had the chance to do so. Okay, now there are quite a few activities that I would not mind trying out at this event. So card games, chess, and lawn tennis, for example. Branson, can we turn off our web camera, please, dear? Thank you. Colin as well. You have got a very beautiful scenery, but can we just turn it off? Okay, now second question. Have you ever played any games with a senior citizen before? Tell me about it. So it's obviously either yes or no. Okay, I'm going to chart out the answer. Okay, so I'm not giving you an answer. So yes, what game? Okay, and with whom? Correct? But if it's a no, let me use a different question. Let me use a different color. So maybe if it's a no, I'll use red. Okay, no will be would I like to? Okay, yes. Okay, if yes, like to, with whom? And what game? So this should be your conversation structure. Okay, think about it that way. And if I wouldn't like to, why? Because maybe I find that old people are, maybe they can be, they always nag at me. So I find them very naggy because of that I don't want to play them, for example. Right? So because of that, I do not want to play them. Can students? Okay, this is not the answer. Okay, don't worry. Okay, students, do not panic. Okay, if you cannot see what I'm presenting to you right now, relax. Okay, all my notes, I will make sure I upload it over the weekend. You will be able to see my beautiful handwriting. Okay, if not, right, okay, try to change your view. Log out of Zoom, coming back again. Okay, and then try to adjust your view. Okay, because sometimes, most of the time, it's because you're looking at other students, as in there's that panel that looks at other students, rather than looking at me only with my notes. Okay, now let me go through a sample answer. Yes, I have played chess with my grandfather before. Is this yellow? Oh no, it's green. Let me change it to yellow. Okay, my grandfather used to be a chess champion in his school year, so he was the person to teach me how to play chess. Oh, very good. I play carom as well. Now, how many of you play carom? You want to raise your hands? You know what is carom, right? You have the board and then 4 little holes, goals at the end, right? And then you shoot the carom, the shooter, and then you hit the... Yeah, I know. I love that. Oh my gosh, that's like such a childhood game. My goodness, but it's awesome, right? Okay, now my grandfather used to be the chess champion in his school years, so he was the person to teach me how to play chess. Right, you're sharing a little bit more. Okay, I remember when I first started to play chess, I kept losing to my grandfather. Duh, the guy is like older than you, right? Simply because his mind works so quickly. It was only after a good 6 months that I started to catch up and could win him in maybe 1 out of 10 games, right? Now, I enjoy playing chess with my grandfather because it stimulates my mind and helps me improve on my game strategy, for example. Okay, now, the last question is what, remember, I was sharing with you, I'd like to discuss with you a little bit more, right? So do you think students are important? As students, yes, obviously students have to be important, right? Okay, do you think senior citizens are important to the community? Why or why not? Students, can you just talk to me in the chat? Do you think that senior citizens are important? And why are they important? Yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, yes, yes, very good. I see a resounding yes, very good. Okay, now this was quite redundant. Okay, so do you think senior citizens are important? Yes, all right. Now, why? Tell me why. Why are they important? Hey, hello. Very good. Okay, they teach us how to be excellent. I love your responses now. Teach us how to be respectful. Very good. Okay, anything else? Yes, 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 but where's your why? Tell me why? Okay, important to our family. Very good. Why are they important, sweetheart? They brought us into the world. If not for our grandparents, our parents wouldn't be here. If our parents were not here, we wouldn't be here. Correct or not? You think about it backwards lah. So you are here, right? Then parents, then grandparents. Correct or not? So you every day have to say thank you for bringing me into the world. Thank you for bringing my parents into the world. They brought me into the world, you know? Can, very good. Yes, they are veterans. Wow, very good language. Okay, now they can share with us experience as well. Okay, now let's take a look at the answer. Okay, yes, I think that senior citizens are important to the community. Okay, why? I know that many people of my age think that senior citizens are slow and sometimes may be a burden to society. I disagree, however, right, because some people do feel, okay, if you read the forum, students, which I can bet 80% of you do not read the forum. Do you even know what the forum is? Anybody wants to know what the forum, anybody can share with me what the forum is? Who knows what the forum is? Raise your hands because you're going to answer, is it? Okay, Juby, what is the forum? I'm going to unmute you. What's the forum, Judy? Forum? Anybody who knows what the forum is, please raise your hand and share with me. Forum. Okay, Chloe? Chloe, what's the forum? Do you know what the forum is, dear? Chloe? Okay, never mind. Anyone wants to share me what the forum is, Colin?
Like one segment.
Very good. Okay, a segment. Okay, so Okay, so the forum is actually a place where people can write in to the editor, okay, of the Straits Times, and this is what I'm referring to, right? When to voice out their grievances, to basically demonstrate any praise, any unhappiness that they have towards a particular matter, so to speak. Okay, so people have expressed that they think that older people should not be allowed to work because they think that they are a burden to society. I disagree. The people I have worked with who are slightly more elderly tend to be very experienced, and I've learned tremendously. Like in your language, super a lot, right? I've learned a lot from them, really, and I cannot be more grateful than the people who have actually shared with me their experiences, simply because it's priceless. Like, I cannot buy all these experiences, correct? Okay, now I disagree. However, I feel that people like my grandfather, who used to be the CEO of Samsung Electronics Singapore, carries a wealth of experience with him, right? You realize that people who are willing to speak with you, who are willing to engage with you, are the people with a lot more experience, right? And their experience is priceless, students. So I would strongly encourage you, after this lesson, go and wait, no, please don't hug your grandparents. Now it's COVID. You tell them from 1 meter apart, Kong Kong, Popo, right? I love you. Okay, remember 1 meter apart, 1 meter apart. If not, if COVID times, cannot go and hug. Okay, now his job experience has nurtured him to be a fantastic speaker who is energetic and confident even at the ripe old age of 80. So my grandfather is very old, right? I aspire to be like him when I grow up. This is someone whom you want to be. Okay, I think that senior citizens are important to the community because they carry with them experience, something that money can never buy. Okay, students, so this is something we're actually looking at. Okay, now another one, right? Practice 2, we're gonna have this. Okay, you can ask, but you just ask in the chat first. I'll address it later. Okay, I'll not shut the group. I'm not shut the meeting room immediately after, because I just want to read through what you have. And students, if you want me to respond to you, leave your numbers. Okay, I'll take a snapshot and I'll start responding to you guys later. Okay, I need to finish this up first. Can I finish this up before I let you all speak? Okay, can I have your permission? Okay, now this is a picture. Now look at the pictures. Which one of these activities, right, would you like to take part in during the holidays? So of course you have to give me a reason. Which one of the 4 is your least favorite? If let's say you've got nothing to say, teacher will tell you this, right? So do you like indoor or outdoor activities? Why is that so? What kind of indoor or outdoor activities have you participated in? And of course you tell me more. Right? And the last question, oopsie, what kinds of activities do you think parents should organize for their children during their holidays? Okay, now I've already got your thoughts for 2 practices. I'm just going to zoom in on how we should answer the question. Okay, now look at the pictures. So this one, which one of the 4 activities, right? So you actually pick one, right? I would like to go out to the playground if I could. So basically, this is something that you express your interest in. Okay, with all the restrictions that are going on during this period of COVID, we are kept indoors to protect ourselves. Okay, because you know that you're not allowed to go out, you have to wear masks, and you only go out for essential services, right? Buy food, go groceries, not to go out to a playground, right? That's not essential, okay? Now, once we are released from this period of quarantine, teacher Indra will be the happiest person alive. Okay, anyway, I would definitely want to go outdoors and spend time running around and playing at the playgrounds, as they have all been blocked out for now. I don't know if you've noticed, but when I go out for my run, right, I actually see all the playgrounds now. There are 3 playgrounds in my state, and all have been blocked off. You know, I feel so sad, right? I'm not even a child and I feel so sad. I don't know about you, right? I would complain if not for the fact that it's absolutely necessary to block out the playgrounds. I'm sorry to say that, but it is necessary. I feel so sad. My favorite part of the playground is actually the swing. You know why? Because I feel like I'm flying, right? Cannot take aeroplane and travel because I'm teaching, right? So I fly through the swing. Now can't even fly. I just stay at home. Okay, so definitely going to the playground will be my choice, okay, out of all the different activities. All right, now the next question. So do you like indoor or outdoor activities, right? They're asking you to weigh which one you actually prefer. I personally prefer outdoor, simply because I don't like doing indoor. Okay, I prefer being outdoor simply because you're in the nature, you know, you soak in what is natural out there. Natural gas is always good for you, basically, right? Natural gas, natural air. Okay, even though I enjoy being in an air-conditioned room, I think that there is a limit to the number of activities that we can do while we are indoors, which is true, students. Besides surfing the internet, playing with your handphone, surfing the internet, playing with your handphone, watching Netflix, surfing the internet, playing with your handphone, watching Netflix, watching TV, going to the toilet like 10 times, you can't do anything else. Unless your house is super, super big. Okay, so if your house is super, super big, you can do various activities. I know someone who has like a swimming pool in his penthouse. I mean, on his upper floor, he can swim, but he chooses not to, right? So if you have all these activities, go ahead. But for most of us normal human beings, we don't have, right? So that is very unfortunate. Okay, so with all that is happening now during this period of home-based learning, right, I feel really confined to my computer, which is true, right? You have to do your assignments online, I have to mark online, same thing, right? And I think that my eyes would like to take a break from staring at the screen for prolonged periods of time. It's very tiring, which is why I'm having a lot more oral. So you just talk, and you basically listen to me talk, right? You don't have to look so much at the screen. Correct? Now, as much as I really like the cool air, I prefer to be outdoors and enjoy nature at its best. So this is like a preference that you're saying, because they ask you, do you like? You, not me, not model answer, not teacher, anybody, but you. Can do? Very good. Next question. My throat is very painful. What kinds of activities do you think parents should organize for their children during the holidays? Yes, I know many of you now, I think you all will say go out, go swimming, go out, go picnic, right? Last time will be, no, just let us stay at home and watch TV. Let's stay at home and play the computer, right? Now all don't want to play already, right? So evil. I also don't want, actually. Okay, now let me just go through with you the model answer, right? So not model answer, but the sample answer. I think that once the quarantine orders have been lifted, parents should organize for their children to be more in the outdoors. Now, who's with me? Raise your hands. This one I'm going to wait for all the rest. Who wants to go outside and play? Nobody, only me. I know, right? Everybody. Okay. So let's all promise that the moment that this is lifted and we can all go and play, we all go to the playgrounds and play, okay? But please, make sure that you are allowed to. If not, the one later the next day, ministry says, number of COVID cases at playgrounds drastically increased because of teacher Indra. What teacher Indra said? No, it's not going to happen, okay? Now, being in the outdoors and enjoying the sunshine and nature definitely helps us to release any stress that we may have built during this COVID-19 period. All mics off, please. I heard something. Being at home all the time restricts us and also does not give us the opportunity to engage in activities that are beneficial for us, such as sports. Okay, now my parents have always arranged for my siblings and I to go for sports release. Now, do you realize that? Yeah, okay, actually not really my parents, right? My parents aren't very athletic. The only sport that my dad used to play is golf, and he thinks that it's very sporty when he sits on that what is it called? It's called a buggy, right? Yeah, when he sits on a buggy and drives himself around. Hello? How is that sport? You don't even walk. Okay, now we enjoy going swimming, playing tennis. Well, I used to play tennis. I used to run for the school. I used to play netball. So I was relatively sporty and even go to the beach weekly during the holidays. So you see all my answers are actually based on me. It's me. Because my response, right? My oral exam, right? So me. You realize that there's a lot of sports on it. But if you're not the sporty kind, don't worry. It's not wrong. Don't worry. Okay? You just put your answers in, but follow the format and give reasons for your answer. Okay, no need to be sporty like Miss Indra and then give me all the weird answers. No need. Just be yourself. Okay, now I think that these are good activities for families to have during holidays, as they are not only healthy activities. I'm quite into sports also because I think it's healthy. We all need to burn off the excess energy that we have. So that's why at night, right, touch wood, I don't have problems sleeping because I'm usually exhaust myself out by like screaming at students. Okay, or just going high and just expending out my energy, because yeah, we need to waste our energy away in productive ways, right? So that we are able to sleep properly at night and not, suffer from insomnia and all that. Okay, now, but also time for bonding. So it's not only healthy activities, but also it gives you time to bond with your family. Okay, students, now all okay so far? Give me a thumbs up if you're okay. Very good. Now, how many of you enjoyed the lesson? I hope you have. Next week, we'll have some on oral as well. We'll have, no, actually next week, what I plan is we'll have a couple of paper 2 section. We have, if I remember correctly, we have editing. Some of you told me you struggle with editing, right? Editing, I think we also have synthesis, and we have a composition, I think. Yeah, we have that for next week, if I'm not wrong. Okay, there are some areas that I would like you to improve on, and I think most of you also struggle with composition, thinking of ideas, expanding and all that, right? So the PDF will be up this weekend for you to have a look at the pre-class notes, right, for next week. So please have a look at it, prepare for it. No need to write out the whole composition, just write up your main ideas, your story mountain, right? Okay, plan out your work, okay, and so you'll be able to understand. All right, now how many of you actually want to, okay, Mo, you want to speak? If I let you speak, I have to let everybody speak, man. I see so many hands. How like that? Okay, 4 of you can speak.
Wait, I
Go on.
forgot what I wanted to say.
Okay, when you are ready, you think of it, you chat with me, okay? Shloya, what do you want to say? Shloya,
Hello, can you repeat the question?
what question? Which question? Which question, dear?
You were talking about.
I didn't mention a question. I just asked you to download the PDF for next week. That's all. I didn't say any question.
I cannot come next week.
It's okay. Don't worry. For students who are unable to come next week, thank you, sweetheart. Okay. For those of you who are not able to come next week, okay. We will have a recording. You realize that it's actually recorded, right? So we'll put up the recording, and then you'll be able to view it the week after that. It doesn't even take a week, basically. So Friday is our lesson, right? By Monday or Tuesday, you'll be able to download it and watch it, or rather, you can hear me, so to speak. Okay, so all our sessions will be recorded. We want to put it up for all of you to benefit. Okay, so if you're not able to make it, don't knock yourself over it, right? Okay, you can still listen to me, of course, right? Flip's hair, but there's no hair to flip. Okay, and then we can still catch up after that. So look at your PDF. Okay, let me look at it. Just now, I think I downloaded it, right? Let me just look at it. You actually have my number over there if you don't realize it. Can you see the? Okay, hang on. So you realize that my number is there. Can you see this? Oh, can you? I don't think you can see this, right? Let me. Can you see the PDF? Any of you, can you see the PDF in the background? If you can see the PDF, can you just put a thumbs up? Yes, very good. Thank you, Natalie. Okay, in any case, if any of you do not, okay, never mind. Let me go back to the PowerPoint slide. Let me write down my number, and then you'll be able to. Okay, but before that, let me just go through the checklist first. Okay, remember, you need to take your time to plan out what you want to say. Oops, sorry. Okay, you also need to organize what you want to say. Okay, so that you make sure that you have a very structured answer, right? You need to show good understanding of the topic. Make sure your ideas are expressed clearly and fluently. Give your personal response and, of course, your opinions, right? Okay, now, elaborate on your ideas. This is very important. Okay, greet and thank your examiner. Right, and of course, make sure you speak in complete sentences using the right tense, vivid and interesting words, okay, as much as you can, vocabulary words, right? And of course, whether you share your views using verbs such as believe, think, and seems. All right, students. Now, remember, we also need to establish eye contact. Look at the person you're talking to, right? Don't look down. You're not talking to the ends. Not look up. You're not pointing to the sky. Okay, and remember, were you confident throughout the conversation? Remember, I told you at the end of the day, confidence actually matters. Okay, now, students, we have come to the end. Let me just give you my number, just in case you would like to text me your questions, right? 89330209, that's Miss Indra's number. Okay, I'll include it in my slides next week, okay? But remember, since we're on the topic of family, right? Remember, we spoke a lot about family today, right? Remember, okay? Family is a little bit crazy, a little bit loud, but a whole lot of love. Okay, and that's why I always want to all of you. Okay, so take care, students. Stay safe. We've actually come to the end of our lesson for today. Okay, those of you who still want to chat with me, just drop me a text on WhatsApp. I know most of you have numbers. If not, use your mom's number if you've got a question to ask me. Okay, personal questions or chit chat, I may reply if I've got the time, but I can't promise you. I can't promise you really that I will. Okay, so take care, stay safe. I'll see you next week. Next week, students, take note. Okay, Friday is Labor Day. Okay, so our lessons, we will still have lesson, but we will move it forward to 2 p.m. instead of 4:30. Okay, so we will send out and we'll put on our live lessons page actually. Just now you saw, right? Okay, that the time is actually at 2 p.m. next week. Can? Okay, I wanted to move it earlier because it's a public holiday. You don't have home-based learning, and why not we finish it off earlier? Okay, cool. Everybody okay? Thumbs up, please, if you're ready, if you're okay. Excellent. You have done very well today. Thank you for all your contributions. Okay, let's participate more next week. Okay, so until I see you next week, students, take care, stay safe. Okay, you're free to go now. Bye. Yes, Mo, what is it? Drop me a text, sweetheart, or you want to chat with me? I'm looking at the chat group now, actually. Hang on. I can't unmute you because if not, the whole group can hear. Yes, if you got a question, just type to me. Come on. Tap to me. Hey, hello. All webcams off, please. All webcams off. Okay, if you've got questions, students, please drop me a text. All right, I'm shutting my meeting because I've got another class later. Okay.